Hi you guys, welcome, thanks for joining us. We're on a camp, we're doing a 2-dayer this time. It's actually Midsummer's Eve, so should be a pleasant evening. Longest day of the year for us over here. What have we got this time? Well, we've got some nice new kit to show you. I've got a new DD Hammock Superlight Tarp, thought I'd give that a go. Also got a Thermarest Quadra chair to look at. Got a nice new multi-tool stroke knife to show you as well. Colin's got a few bits and pieces as well. He's got a new tarp as well to show you. So yeah, we're really looking forward to this camp. We're going to be making some CHAR cloth possibly as well. Our stocks are running low, so if we get round to that, we'll do that as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it. We've literally arrived 5-10 minutes ago. It's been a long day for me. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. I had to have blood tests at the hospital, and I was fasting yesterday, and so my energy reserves are running low. But let's have a little, just as I said, we've literally just arrived. Cole, say hello.
How guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
We've basically just got the coffees on, and then I've just collapsed into a chair basically, and that's about it. So we're going to get on, do a few bits and pieces. I will show you that DD Hammock Superlight Tarp. I think that's the next thing I'll show you. I'll show you it in its bag if you like, and go through a few things, and then I can show you it all set up as well. So once again, thanks for joining us, and see you in a bit. Hi guys, thought I'd show you this. Literally, look, still got its tag on. DD Hammocks Superlight Tarp. It's 490 grams. It's 3 by 2.9, and I believe the hydrostatic head is 3000. As you can see, very nice to pack away. It's very small, and I'll show you it when it's all set up. Alright guys. Hi guys, the tarp is set up. It's far from perfect, to be honest. I could have done with a few more feet on either side, but as we're not expecting any rain, and it was more of a formality putting it up, I'm not too worried. You get 4 pegs with it, and 4 guy lines for the corners. They're quite light, the pegs. I mean, they're alright, they're nothing special, to be honest. They're light, they're okay. The ground's quite flinty, but it's okay. I could have given you more, I guess, but then they were trying to keep the weight down, so. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've gone for. I've literally only guyed the 4 corners. As I said, there's no rain coming or anything like that. We are in a nice bit of summer weather over here at the moment. I'm back in my army pod. Yep, that's the ticket for me at the moment. One of our best buys, and yeah, I've gone back to that, so that's all cool. We haven't even got the fire going yet. We'll get there, don't worry. I want to show you this Quadra chair, Thermarest Quadra chair. I'm going to show it when it's sort of in its case, because the 4 legs of this chair actually make up the case, and all the material and the poles go inside. Those 4 legs sort of clip together, and I will show you that, but for now I've got it out because I really needed to sit down, to be honest. I'll show you this. The poles are nice and thick. I did notice that the poles are nice and thick on it, so hopefully that'll be okay. I think it can take up to 22 stone, I believe, so that's all cool.
Nomad can get one.
It's got a little side pocket. Yeah, Nomad. Just a friend of ours on the larger side. That would suit him fine. As I said, it can take quite a bit of weight, that chair. It's a nice material. It's oh, I can't remember what that material is. Not, is it 700D, 800? I can't remember, guys. Can't remember. You can look it up if you're interested in getting one, but it is a nice material. The legs, the advantage of them being wide, of course, is they're not going to dig into the ground on the forest floor, etc. So that's a little bit of advantage. 13 inches off the ground, I believe they said in the spec. so that's all good as well. And I've got to say, it's really comfortable. It is really comfortable. My last chair had a catastrophic failure. I've got to admit, last time my last chair broke. I've got another chair which is a spare, but I thought, you know what, I want to get a Thermarest chair. I've got a Thermarest bed, and I did look up the the Trio, which is 3 legs. Weren't too sure about that. I think it could still take up to like 15 stone or whatever, 16 stone. You know, it was still a good, or maybe even up to 17. It's still a good weight ratio and all that. But I thought I'd rather have 4 legs than 3 if I could, because I wouldn't want to be rocking around and stuff. So for me, it just seemed like a better option to go for the Quadra, get the 4 legs. Mixed reviews, of course, as always on these things. There are mixed reviews. Some people are saying, you know, the legs broke after 6 months or whatever, that type of thing. They were nowhere near 22 stone, but it still broke, blah, blah, blah. But I read much the same with the Trio, and on those few occasions that they did break, I do believe that Thermarest sorted out the problem. Because, of course, you do get a lifetime warranty with Thermarest products, which is always good to know. So if you do have problems, you can send them back home, get them replaced, repaired, whatever. So that's all good. As I said, I've had my bed for 3 years, still going strong. And I actually really like that chair. It is actually really comfortable. Yeah, it's a nice chair. It is comfortable. Glenn's got his chair. I had one practically the same as that, but I actually leant on the arms as I was getting out last time. So I put a lot of weight onto the arms. Instead of just sort of leaning forward and standing up, I sort of treated it like an armchair, trying to get out of it, and I actually broke one of the poles because I put all the pressure on one of these poles, sort of pulling myself out of it. Just the way it goes. But Colin certainly had no problems, but he's careful getting in and out, because these chairs, they're good chairs, but you know, obviously they're not as sturdy as your traditional camping chair, if you like. They're designed to be light and etc. Let's go and have a look while we're here, while we're filming. Colin's got a new water bottle here, look. Far West. There it is. What'd you say, Cole? Make you feel like a cowboy?
Yeah, Canadian, I think. Oh, what's that in there?
And he's still using the old pod there. I did actually pick one of those up, guys, but it was too short for me.
Silver.
It was just too short. Cole's got a new tarp as well. It's did it come from China?
Yeah, I think so. Yuri, I think. Silver backed.
It's silver backed, so it sort of reflects the heat, UV protection, that type of thing. So that's all good. We brought a wok with us this time. Yeah, we're going to leave that up here. Just that we got, because you've got a wok, guys. You can cook anything. You can cook anything in a wok, I tell you. Especially, you know, it's perfect for camping in.
Frying pans, a saucepan.
Yeah. Perfect for camping in the woods. There's my water bottle. Don't know if I showed you that last time. It's a Polish. Is it Polish? No, I believe it's Austrian. Austrian World War II bottle. Water bottle. Yeah. As used in the World War II, whatever. There's the old tin. We're going to try and make some char cloth later, if we sort of get the energy to do it. Might do it tomorrow, actually. Pretty tired right now, to be honest. But yeah, so that's that done. There's the old DD Superlight Tarp. I'm quite happy with it. It's sort of got a interesting feel to it. It's sort of rubbery almost. It's nice though. It's nice. As I said, it's just I could have done with slightly wider space. Never mind. As I said, we're not expecting rain, so that's all good. Right, guys, I'm gonna have a sit down on that chair. I might even have a little vape. Look, I quit smoking a couple of years ago, so I'm gonna have a sit down, grab a rest, do some fire lighting in a little bit as well. Get the fire rocking. It's all good. Cole's got some new boots. I don't know if I showed you those. It's all camoed up there.
Literally.
Right, Catch you in a bit, guys. Get that in there. And there we go, guys. The traditional flint. We're going to get that going and we'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, I just wanted to show you my little fire lighting kit. You've probably seen it in one of the old videos, my Hudson Bay fire lighting kit. And I do like, my preferred method of fire lighting is basically a piece of flint. It's a piece of flint. I've got a little horseshoe striker there. A little bit of char comes in handy as well, helps it along. And there you go, that is my preferred method, to be honest. For me, it goes much more back to our ancestors of this country and the Celts, and even back, I mean, you go back to the Stone Age even, if you really want to go back. It was probably the first method of firelighting that they used. They were probably making spears. I mean, we can all summarise about how it happened, but they may have been making spears and tools. Some sparks came off and into a bit of dry grass, and there you go, they realised we have fire. And I just like it. I just like that method, you know, a piece of flint, a piece of steel, though they wouldn't have had that back then. It might have just been two pieces of flint banging against each other, or one bit of harder rock banging against the flint, whatever, I don't know, but I just like that preferred method. It's nice to think about these things, and as you can see, the fire is now rocking nicely, which is all good. And that little kit, that has served me well. That has served me well, that has. And it is my preferred method these days. Ferro rod's nice and easy, of course, but it's just nice to get hands on with something a little bit more rustic, if you like. It's Col.
Nice.
Time for a sit down. It's the first time we got the fire going today. It's a warm day, but there is a bit of a breeze, you know what I mean? It's not as warm as it could be. So it's nice to get the fire going. It's nice to smell the smoke, to be honest. It's just nice to have that campfire smoke in your face, you know? Miss that. You do miss that when you're not in the woods.
That's what I've missed, the sound of the trees.
Yeah, and as Colin said, the sound of the trees rustling. We've got a nice high canopy in this particular site, and in the summer it's just beautiful, you know, really nice canopy. What's on the menu tonight? Well, we've got a nice stir fry. So we popped into the butcher's actually, and we did get a nice stir fry. One of the reasons we bought the wok. And yeah, always nice stuff in the butcher's, always worth going in there, you know, he's got all sorts in there. And as we've said, you can cook anything out the woods, anything you want. I mean, we can cook roast dinners out the woods, whatever you want, you can cook up the woods. So there you go. So that's going to be tonight's menu, a nice stir fry. And I think tomorrow we've got some hunter's chicken, which is like stuffed chicken breasts. Look rather nice. Again, in the butcher's, you know, we took a look at them and thought, oh, that's very nice. Colin's got his sort of cool bag with him. It's not specifically a cool bag, but it serves that purpose of keeping the meat cold. We've never really had a problem in the woods keeping meat cold, to be honest. Even in the height of summer, we've never had a problem. We've always managed to do it fine. Never had food poisoning, touch wood. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, tomorrow though, we're going to be doing, I've got a nice new multi-tool. It's a, oh, what is it? It's made by Ruike, R-U-I-K-E. LDB, I'll look it up. It's got some weird, basically some weird name. But it's a nice little multi-tool to show you. Nice little knife that. I've got a nice little holder for it as well, actually. So we'll show you that tomorrow. And as I said, I'll show you the Thermarest chair as well in its case as well. That's always nice. I'm going to have a sit down now. Really nice to see that fire going, and it's time to have a sit down and a rest, to be honest. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. What's the time, Cole?
It's about 3-ish.
Oh, it's about 3-ish, I don't know. Alright guys, catch you in a bit. Hi guys, we're cooking a nice pork stir fry. Actually got the wok going now. A wok is so handy when you're in the woods. It's perfect for cooking on an open fire. So yeah, we're just gonna have that. We've got some coffee on as well. That's all very nice, and gonna settle into the evening. Daylight is still here. I mean, we must be rocking on for 8:30, 9 o'clock now. And we've still got some daylight, which is all good. And yeah, then we're just going to relax and enjoy the rest of the evening. Maybe listen to a bit of radio or whatever. That's always good. Maybe a bit of Coast to Coast AM, something like that. We've listened to a little bit of LBC, but you can only have so much of politics, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's all good. That pork stir fry is looking really nice, actually. Got that from the butcher's. And we've got some sticky skewers as well to go with that. Got the kettle on my little stove that I bring. Just because it boils the kettle really quick, so it's just handy, something to bring. That's a oh, what make is that? That's a Coleman. That's a Coleman spider stove, I think they call it, something like that. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy this, and we'll talk later. I'll talk tomorrow. We'll see. Morning, guys. It's a bright, sunny day today. I tell you. Woke up this morning, looked at my pod. The sun was shining through the trees. It's a very, very beautiful day. There is a good canopy here as well. It comes in handy sometimes, but other times you think, oh, you know, let's have it a little bit more open. Let the sun come through. But it is nice actually to look up at that canopy. But yeah, we've got the coffees done. Breakfast is on. Nothing fancy, to be honest, this morning. It's just a bit of bacon, bit of kebab meat there, and that's about it.
Nice and healthy.
Yeah, nice and healthy.
It's a bushman's breakfast.
Nice and healthy for the morning. Get you going. Today, what we got on the agenda today is going to be char cloth. We'll be doing some char cloth. We're also going to be reviewing my new multi-tool stroke knife. I believe it was an LD51B Gore or something. I'll put the link in anyway. I'll show you it in a bit, and I'll put the link in. It is a nice sort of multi-tool knife. It's got a nice blade on it as well. Got a few different tools on it. Yeah, it's nice. Bought a case for it from Amazon. Didn't come with a case, but I did actually buy a case for it because it is a nice little multi-tool there. So I'll be showing you that as well. And now I'm going to sit down and have a coffee. So yeah, that's on the agenda for today, and whatever else sort of springs into our minds. So say morning, Cole.
Morning, people.
Ain't got his hat on, but you can see, bald.
That's
No
life.
hat.
Where's
No
your dad?
hat.
Where's your dad?
Hi guys, got a bit of smoke in my eyes here. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright guys, just wanted to show you this multi-tool, stroke knife, whatever. It's the LD51B Gore, I think it's called. I'll put a link in the description anyway. It's made by a company called, I think it was Ruike, R-U-I-K-E, it said on the box. So yeah, let's have a close-up look at this. It's got a belt clip, as you can see, on the back there. You've got your standard scissors. You've got your bottle opener there. Got some pliers. Little screwdriver. I believe that's for fishing, this one. Degorging fish and stuff. And you've got like a little, I guess like a little tiny little saw as well there. I'll show you the blade in a sec. I'll just put these away carefully. Some of these tools are really sharp, I'll warn you of that. Actually, got to put that one away first. Got to have nails for these sorts of tools, I tell you. Obviously, when you first get them, are a little bit stiff. There, that's better. The pliers away. Nice pliers, actually. I mean, I've owned a Swiss Army knife, and I think I had the Champion Swiss Army knife. And I think this is actually much better construction. It's got a nice sort of some nice plates on there, sort of anti-slip if you like. This is the blade, got a little notch on there. The blade does lock as well. Yeah, you got the make on the blade there, if you have a look. It does lock the blade. Also on there, Brothers Wild, there you go. I went for the laser engraving option. It's only about an extra £1 or something. As I said, this blade does lock. You've got like a little thing there. It's like a two-stage close. It stops there, and you can carry on. It is a nice blade actually, and it is really sharp, that blade. I have to say, it is really sharp. Obviously designed for a right-handed person, of course. No, I'm left-handed. Everything's designed for right-handed people. But there you go. And there you have it, guys. One more thing I want to show you. This is a case. I actually bought this case separately. It did not come with the knife. I got this on Amazon. It's sort of a multi-size case in that it spans out a little bit, you know, so it can fit many different sizes of knives, multi-tools. And I just thought, well, I don't really want to be just clipping it on my belt, although that is handy, that little clip. I thought it's always nice just to have a little case. So I went on Amazon, and that was just the perfect sort of fit for that multi-tool. I always do bring my Ray Mears knife with me, but just for general sort of cutting and stuff, you know, cutting bits of cord and stuff like that, it's nice just to have a little blade. I don't want to be getting my Ray every time, you know. That's more for bushcrafty stuff and carving and stuff like that, you know. This is just a nice little one there to have for sort of general purpose. So there you go, guys. I'll put the link in the description, and take a look. Hi guys, the char cloth is on. It's literally got an old Yorkshire teat in there. We've got a hole cut in the top. We've got some old bits of t-shirt that are cut up and put inside, and now we've just got to let it do its business. Wait for the smoke to start coming out. As It's important not to leave it in too long, so that you don't want it catching fire. That's the thing. You do not want it catching fire. You want the material to blacken up and char, but you don't want the material to catch fire. So when you take it out, you put a stopper in the top to take all the oxygen out, because fire can't exist without oxygen, obviously. So you're depriving it of that once you pull it out, so that it doesn't catch fire. It shouldn't take too long. So now we're just waiting, really. Alright guys, it's time to check the old char. It's not as good as our old tin, that one, I have to say. It's not quite as airtight. We are going to try and find it. We think it's at home somewhere in all the massive amount of equipment that we've got. But we'll see how it's done anyway.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to try some of it out.
So I'll take this way in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just put it on the floor a minute, Cole, and I'll get my old thing out. Let's get a little bit of this out. Yeah, that bit of do. Just looking for somewhere I can do this. Oh, I'll try and do it mobile again. Let's see if this will take any. It feels okay. The consistency of it is almost breaking apart. Yep. There we go. It takes a spark. Job's a good one. Job's a good one, guys. We'll add that to our collection. We were running low. And there you go. That's how easy it is.
That go right up on the ferro rod.
Oh dear. And we are actually selling this on eBay. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
15 quid a tin.
Yeah, only joking.
While stocks last.
So there you go, guys. So a new batch of char cloth has been made. Job's a good one. That's how easy it is. You just need the right tin, really. That tin we were using wasn't a perfect tin. There was some smoke coming out of the edges of the lid where it had hinges and stuff, and it does really need to be airtight around there, so that when you put the cork in, there really is no oxygen getting in there, because there is a big danger of it catching fire on the inside. But yeah, job's a good one, guys. Just want to show you something, guys. We've been, as I had my tinder kit out and all the rest of it, we had a little look around, because this is a very, very flinty area. So we've got some flint, which we've literally just picked up off the ground. Nothing special, hasn't been knacked by anyone or anything like that. Like that piece of flint that I've got came with a kit, and it had already been knacked by, who was it, John Lord or someone, I don't know. Yeah, it'd been shaped and all the rest of it. But this is just a bit of flint off of the floor, literally lying around. And I'll tell you what, this is a good bit of flint. Look at the sparks coming off of that.
Sell that eBay.
That is a good bit of flint, guys. And literally, there is stacks of this stuff lying around these woods in this local area. It's funny actually, because me and Cole were talking about this yesterday. We saw all the flint lying around, and we were just thinking, you know, I wonder if a Stone Age man, you know, thousands of years ago was around here and all that type of thing.
Just because of the flint?
Yeah, just because of the flint, it would have been a good area for getting flint, for making tools and all the rest of it. And it's just surprising that is actually a really good bit of flint. I might have a look around, see if I can find some more. 'Cause that's better than a bit of flint I've got in my kit, to be honest. Sparks coming off of that were a lot more. So there you go, just goes to show, keep your eyes open. Hi guys, we're packing up, we're heading home. Just want to say thanks for joining us. It's been a good camp, we've really enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll get out again soon. And I just wanted to show this Thermarest quadra chair all sort of packed up. And there it is, it's just like a little sort of bullet shape, I guess. The legs just fold around it. It's 1.36 kilograms, and I think the cloth was 600, the polyester. A really nice sort of cloth. But yeah, there it is. And that's a really good chair, I have to say. Got a little carry loop on the top there as well. So yeah, we're just finishing off packing up now, and then we're going to head home. So thanks for joining us, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated. Carl, we'll say goodbye.
Better people, see you in a few weeks.
I think it'll be a bit longer than a few weeks, but hopefully not too long. Alright guys, catch you later, take care.